Melbourne supporters, get ready to get absolutely furious with our club. So the Love Machine is one of our listeners of our show, sent me some statistics through about Melbourne's performance in front of goal since the start of 2022. So we're not 22, 23, 24, 25. So 3.5 seasons, that's what we're looking at, all right? Melbourne has played 84 games in that time frame. Do you know Melbourne has kicked more points than goals in 32 of those games? Start laughing. Gets even better. Melbourne has won the inside 50 count 25 times in those 32 matches. It gets even better. Melbourne has won 13 of those matches and lost 19. And to wrap it up, to make it even better in 2025, Melbourne alone this year has kicked more points than goals in 8 of the 12 games. So, this is not a once-a-year problem. This is not a 2-year problem. This is not a 3-year problem. This is a problem that's been going on for 4 years, and for whatever reason, we can't get it right. We can have a really strong backline. We've got a midfield that can fire. We've got wingers, half-backers. What is it with our program that is allowing us to dominate inside 50, but continually kick more points than goals than the team that we're playing, and we're losing majority of those games? It is an indictment on our club. It is absolutely pathetic. We need answers for this because I am sick of it. And I can tell you now, I was watching some of the previews leading into this game on the weekend, and this was a quote: the only team that will beat Melbourne this weekend will be Melbourne. And guess what? They did. They got beaten by what they know, and that goal kicking of 1 goal 12 in the second half was death by 1,000 cuts. You add that playing that game into Darwin, and we have some serious issues that we need to look at. And unfortunately, the club has done nothing about it. And you can't say that you have, because it is repeating time and time again with new people. Something has to change. We're over it. And there's going to be other clubs out there. I'll look at Collingwood, how efficient they are in front of goal. I'll look at Geelong, how efficient they are in front of goal. Brisbane, efficient in front of goal. That's no reason why these goals are at the top of the ladder. That's why they're at the top of the ladder, is because of bad football is bad kicking. And we, funny enough, are leading into the King's birthday, and we are the royals of pathetic performances in front of the big sticks.
Fair point. It's been a problem for a while now for you guys.
Yep.
To be fair to your team, this weekend, though, you only kicked 16 behinds, and the rest were all rushes.
Sorry,
but
that makes it 7 goals, 16. Thank you for making me feel a lot better.
But let's talk some names. Do you want to put on the end of that noose Xavier Lindsay?
Young player, kicked 4
behinds.
I think 4 behinds. He's a young player, but the shot that he missed at the end of the game, should kick. I will put, you know where it started? I rang up 3AW
when
yesterday.
You Judd McVie?
I don't mess with Judd McVie, all right? He's in my picture back there. When Cozzy Pickett went around the corner from 30 metres out on his left foot and didn't make the distance, that was when the rot started. Dawn, can I kick a goal in front of goal? Can I kick a goal in front of the big sticks? Petrarca, shocking goal kicker. There's that many people that need a Fonzie. It was awful, J-Dog. Awful.
I think you actually genuinely did have 16 of the top 20 behind kickers in this game.
Oh, it wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me how...
if you just go and filter by, behinds this game, the list is just Melbourne. Peps, it's not all bad news, though, because before that week, you had won, 5 of your last 7 or something?
Oh, J-Dog, guess who leads the league in behinds? Melbourne. 154 of them.
I'm not saying your kicking is good. It's terrible.
We've kicked 80. We've kicked 133 goals 154 behinds.
It's terrible kicking.
Mate,
Melbourne's always been
that's
terrible
shit.
kicking.
Collingwood, 162, 153. Bulldogs, 168, 143. Shall I go on, my friend?
Anyone who watches the game or just a
Crows,
claw shark will tell you what happened.
187 goals, 123 behinds. And you wonder why they're sitting fourth.
But you do get a lot of help from the umpires.
Oh, shut the